Hey everybody, it's me, Seth, your Posh consultant number 15076. And right now it is 4:38 in the morning, and I'm going to teach you how to make little gift bags out of your own Posh Paper catalogs, like one from exactly a year ago. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Some of the things you will need to make these gift bags are Posh Papers such as the Spring Summer 2014 Posh Paper, or if you have them in abundance, you can even use the Posh Spring Summer 2015 catalogs. Then you'll need a staple remover, a hole punch, some ribbon, some clear tape. You can use glue if you're patient, which I am not, a marker of any sort, a pair of poshed out scissors. They don't have to be pink rhinestone, but I think it makes the job a little bit more fun if they are. And finally, something to mold your bag around. I found that 5 DVDs taped together works really well for me. And yes, they do all have to be Billy's Boot Camp DVDs. So yeah, let's make the bag. The first step of making your catalog bags is to open to the middle of the catalog. And use your staple removers to pry off the staples. Okay. Now the next step is to find a page where you want to be the front, and I'm going to pick the Skin Delicious because it's just so pretty and colorful. So you pick that, and then you pick a part that you want to be the back, and I'm going to, I should have prepared for this before, I'm going to pick that though. Okay, I'm going to pick this. This will be the just pominators and this chunk that we don't sell anymore. But we do sell the Skin Delicious, or at least 1, 2, 3 of them now, out of the 6 on this page. Okay. So put them together, and with your design facing up, I want you to flip it over and just lay it flat. Now the next thing you're going to do is take the top part of your catalog and fold it down about a quarter of an inch, and just really just crease it really nice, and then you can get your tape and then start to tape this down just like that. Okay, now the next thing you're going to want to do is get your stack of DVDs or whatever you are using to mold your bag and place it roughly on top of where your design on the other side that you want it is. And then you just turn it over. See? You turn it over and then there's Skin Delicious and more on the other side. But right here, because because I don't want to go over and fold this over, I'm going to let go of this and then do the exact opposite going this way. And then while you're doing this, make sure to crease so you have nice lines. And then fold over again. And one more time. And see? Now, the nice Skin Delicious, well, there we go. Nice Skin Delicious is on in the front, and basically just shift everything around to make sure that's nice and taut. And then whenever everything's taut, you take some of your tape and tape it down. And then make sure you tape it down the whole, well, make sure you tape it to the edge of your mold. So mine ends right. I'm gonna need another piece of tape. Mine ends like right here. So I'm going to put that there. Alright. And then I'm going to flip it over like this. I'm going to take a little bit of, here, it'll be easier to show this sideways. Take your scissors, cut about 1/2 inch from the bottom of the catalog, and I'm left-handed, so this is really awkward. Okay, and just cut away to your heart's desire. And then recycle this, because you don't want to kill the earth. Okay, so now you're just going to fold these two sides down, crease the edges, and then fold this side down, and you might have to cut off just a bit more off this top just to have it fit, and give it just a little bit of tape so you don't have to hold it there the whole time. And then come over here, crease, and then if you're feeling fancy like I always do and want to make the bottom of your bag pretty, even though probably nobody's going to see it, I like to fold my corner down a little to where it would end up in the middle of the box, or just about, and tape it. There we go. And then just tape down all the parts that you forgot about. Clean off your workspace, and then before you take the bag out, you're gonna need to, you just want to make sure that you crease all the sides over again, so you end up with a nice crisp bag. Okay. Oh, here. Make sure, don't neglect the bottom, because then your bag is more like a sack, and we don't want that. Okay. And then just pull it off. Put that to the side. And okay, next I want you to get a piece of tape, and right here, this way, right here, there's the end of the catalog that we folded over. And so I want you to lay your bag down on its side, and I want you to just put a little piece of tape right along that seam. So, oops. So your bag doesn't fall apart. And then, see? Now it's nice and tucked in there. And then at the bottom, it's the same way. So just take a piece of tape and lower it down in there and just tape across. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now with your design facing down and away from you, this part is definitely the hardest and it comes with practice, but you don't have to do it. If you want to just leave it like this and store it upright or any way you want, that's fine, but I'm going to crease the two sides and fold it so that way you can store more than one at a time and it's more compact. So, okay, about halfway between each of them, just push them in and then close it like this, lay it down, and then on both sides you're just gonna sort of manipulate the bag into folding down these two. Creases, and then whenever you get about like there, you'll feel it. You just push this down and crease. Always crease. It goes a little bit off center, but this is, nobody's gonna really know that it's off center unless you tell them. So there's that. And if you didn't want to add, see, nice little gift bag. If you didn't want to add handles to it, you would be done. But I want to, so I'm just gonna crease a little bit more. So I want you. Okay, now get your bag and face it toward you. And get your hole punch and punch two holes about an inch away from the edge of the bag. So right there. And then right there. That didn't go through all four. Okay. There we go. And then what I get a permanent marker or any marker, and then fold this down and place one dot there. And this is actually being obscured by a little fold. And then one dot there. So that way whenever I go to hole punch these, it will be directly across from it and your bag will just look nicer, I think. So get your hole punch and hole punch these two out. Okay, now your bag's all hole punched and ready to be strung. Okay, so we're gonna put the bag to the side for a moment. Get your ribbon, lay out, I'm gonna say about a foot of, maybe a little bit more, foot of ribbon, and then cut it. And then just to try to be as even as you can, get another strand of ribbon and cut it about the same length. Okay. Now with this ribbon, since it's thicker, and I think this ribbon's actually 5/8 inch, it is much bigger than the hole we made. So what I do is just get your scissors and take the edge and feed it through. If you have a thin ribbon, you can just put it through, but if you have a thicker ribbon like me, just put it in and then Take the other side and do the same. And don't ruin your hole in the process. So I'm actually gonna have to do another hole, like a centimeter over. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, now what you're gonna want to do is I just pull them all the way through so it's flush against there, and then take the two sides and just tie it. I hate working with bigger ribbon because I have large fingers and it makes it really hard to tie it. Come on, there we go. So just tie it nice and tight. There we go. And then just trim your ribbon. Make sure not to cut it all the way to the knot, because if you do that, it might, whenever somebody pulls on the handle, this knot might pop out and one of the handles or both will just fall right off. Okay, now just tie your other ribbon on. Okay, and after you've tied your ribbon on, take your product like the Skin Delicious fresh creamy milk and just drop it all in. Get some nice Posh tissue paper and you're done. See how nice that is? Then people can just carry it away. And you have a use for all those old catalogs. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching how I make my bags, and I hope you make some of yours, your own. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.